Alright, gamers, we are in the middle of World Tournament. Yes, very fun times. On JP, we've got about, I don't know, like 15 hours or something like that left. Uh, yeah, I think it's 16, it might be 16 hours. I can't remember. It ends at like 9 a.m. tomorrow my time, or 10 a.m. tomorrow my time, whatever. World Tournament has been pretty easy this go around. But, I mean, remember, I still need to upload. There's a lot of stuff I want to get to once the World Tournament is done. We got a couple of Festival Battles runs to do. I also do want to update my LR tier list and TUR tier list going into Golden Week, right? So we'll get Vegeta and Nappa's placements. I think I haven't done a TUR list since Int Majin Vegeta came out as well, so we can get him on there. He's obviously, I think, very good, right? So we got a little bit to go with. I do, just quickly before we start, I do think next week will be very dead. Already in the, now I could be wrong in this, we'll see. But already in the data, we have Dokkan Frontier and the Krillin Awakening. Technically, Krillin's Awakening is already live in game. I don't know, the last data download had a ton in it, but it was, they spread stuff out very oddly. This Krillin is going to go live, and there's more Dokkan Frontier missions going live on the 24th. Let me pause, loading a second a little bit. Yeah, right here. We go here, and it's the 24th is when it drops. So, I don't know. I could be wrong on this, but I'm not really super optimistic that we're even getting a ton of stuff before then. Perhaps they will announce what Golden Week is tomorrow at Battle Hour. I believe in about the panel with all the games, like, you know, Legends, you know, Dokkan, Xenoverse 2, like Squadra, like there's a panel with like all of them, I assume, making announcements and stuff. So that's tomorrow on the 19th, I think at about 4:35 my time. So, you know, somewhere around like 22 hours or so, right? We could actually be seeing maybe what Golden Week is. I'm a little skeptical because Golden Week is still so far away. It starts on the 27th, but you never know. You never know what's going to happen, right? So, all right, let's take a look what we got here. So Butt Boy, I like Butt Boy a lot. Their takes are, I mean, in regards to Dokkan, very bad. I don't agree with most of the stuff they say. Butt Boy also has this, like, weird thing, like, we'll get into it when we get into it, but they're like, every time they bring up the blues, like, we might as well just like completely ignore the like it's almost, we'd be doing a service to everyone by just ignoring any tweets involving Blue Goku and Blue Vegeta here. Okay. 8 takes myself. Other 8 will be hot takes that were submitted by my friends in the Discord server. Oh, that's kind of interesting, actually. Okay. Let's get right into this bullshit. Okay, sure. I mean, it's takes time, right? Middle of April. I swear I did not. I mean, I don't agree. I mean, yeah, I think Daima Super Saiyan 4 Goku is great. Sometimes his RNG can be a little bit annoying, but, I mean, do I think that he's better than the Blues? Definitely not. I mean, I don't know. It's not like the Blues are like 5 times stronger than him or something like that, but I don't think Daima Goku is better than them. Let's read what's said. More effective than the Blues. He's got a better team. That's true. More meaningful support. That's fucking stupid. What? Well, nah, let me walk that back a little. I mean, it's his support is good here. It depends on how we're building the team, the characters we're running, right? But don't forget his intro has got this, which is really good, obviously. Mini Daima Super Saiyan 4 Goku, Mini Daima Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, Adult Daima Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. I mean, this is powerful. I mean, I guess even Goma, this could help Goma, right? So, like, that's pretty good. And then, of course, there's also this right here, which is pretty strong. And he does have this right here. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we do give it to Daima Goku, actually. Because the Blues, right? I don't know. The Blues support is very good as well. What are they? Probably 5 pages back? Yeah. Right here. So the Blues, they have nothing in their passive, but this is like comically good. And this character can go in slot 1 to take advantage of it. This is just so absurdly good. And then there's also Blue Vegeta. I mean, this isn't really too big of a deal right here, because Trunks is not often very relevant. But this is usually... This could be huge. I don't know, though. I think I probably... That Blue Goku support is really crazy. But, I mean, Daima Goku does have intro support, passive support, and super attack effect support. The super attack effect support, though, is tied to the EX, and this is mostly just going to buff other active skills and counters. I feel like I could give this to Daima Goku, though. I feel like we could. Overall, works better on the teams you're running him on. That's not true. I would actually argue the blues work better. Because the blues don't need as much help in terms of ki, right? And the blues also are a much more effective slot 1 than Daima Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Especially depending upon some of these bosses. Like, I mean, well, okay, now we get into the part of the video right now that the limited time content does suck. But it's all been structured the same way so far. So, what I notice is people just go, well, I'm not counting the fights. Okay, that's fine. But, like, they keep dropping the same structure of fight. And the reason for that is because they're building it. I mean, this was obvious to anyone that's been playing the game for a while. They're going to be building content around this character. I mean, it was right there on a Thanksgiving Day turkey right in front of us, right? So, right now, the RE, Supreme Menace, and Battle fights are all gone. None are live right now. We jump right here, which is stupid. I mean, does anyone like this? It's stupid. It's dumb. I think that we will see another RE, either Red Zone or Supreme Menace and Battle come with Golden Week. And I imagine it will be structured exactly the same way. This, all were. Greatest Tours Jiren was a little bit different in how he was structured. But these fights are all structured exactly the same. Right? So, it's just... Yeah. Just gotta mention that point. But yeah, the blues are a better slot 1. Right? I mean, and okay, I mean, if we're not gonna, if the kids are gonna do the thing where they're not gonna count the RE fights, the blues are a better slot 1 in Battle Broly, and the blues are a better slot 1 in Cell Max. So now what? I mean, I'll give Butt Boy this. It's true, and you know, I dismissed it, but as we thought about it, it's like, you know what? Actually, this is probably true as well. But I mean, the blues are a better slot 1. Value went down with UI and Evo, but that's not, like... There's not... This character is not in slot 1 and invincible every single turn that you're ever using them, right? Like, it's a lot... Oftentimes, I would probably actually go with the blues over them. It depends, right? Like, I think a lot of fights, it's going to be good to open up with Evolution Blue Vegeta and then use UI Goku towards the end of the fight. If that's the case, Evolution Blue Vegeta turn 1, he can handle slot 1. But then any turns before the last phase where we'd want to go into UI Goku, it's the blues at that point. So, like, I don't want to say that this is a horrible overall, because, like, a bunch of this is true. But, I mean, Butt Boy always says downplay the blues. Yeah, his damage is really good. Remember, even if Daima Goku doesn't get the EX Super, his damage is absurd, right? Ki can be a struggle at times, but this is not a Daima Super Saiyan 4 Goku exclusive problem either. Many characters nowadays, in 2026, is just, I guess, the design choice they've gone with. Many characters do struggle for Ki, right? Ki issues are a real thing that happens, so we do want to keep that in mind. Okay. Another argument for the blue is most units released right now extreme class. Synergy with the team is not the greatest. That is true. Yep, that's a good point. That's very correct. I myself haven't been using the blues quite as much lately because, I mean, if we just look at this screen right here, it's just all villains, basically, since Anniversary has ended. Just all villains. And these villains are crazy good, too. Deborah, I think, is arguable number 1 in the game. So is this character arguable number 1 in the game. And so is this character, right? I think you have 3 units. And, I mean, you could probably make a case for Goma as well, too. But, like, there's a lot of good villains, right? I mean, the last 2 characters were super class, but yeah, you get what I'm saying. Submitted by Jovial Juice. Okay. People in Dokkan spaces care way too much about how good a unit is compared to another unit. Okay. I like where we're going with this, I think. Here. Is it this? Units often serve different purposes, excuse me. So to call one unit flat out better than another is stupid until power creep hits a unit with the same purpose another one is released. It's a good argument. It's a good point. Like, it is a team building game, right? Like, that's why, like, I don't know, like, Tech Pan is so elite, right? Is because she's filling a role, Rainbow Orb changing, 2-turn support, and then she's also got heavy dodge at the end, and in some fights, she could go slot 1, especially if she's got type advantage. Pan is a pretty good slot 1, right? So, like, the Super Saiyan 3 Goku fight, Pan was very effective in slot 1. I mean, this is a good point. This is a good point. I'm not going to argue with that one. STR Videl was the best Dokkan Fest STR 2021 until New Year's. Okay, so what? Broly, Videl, Golden Week was the GT Super Saiyans. Kid Gohan, I probably like better than her. Oh yeah, 2021 had great characters, right? And then Super Vegeta. And then it was Tech Kefla. I don't know, man. I like... dude, I like a lot of those characters. I like a lot of those characters. Strongest offense in the year combined with their dodge is absolutely broken. That is true, though. People say that GT Goku, but he just did big chungus numbers. That's what players like, though. That's what the kids love. They love the big damage. People love this guy. They loved him. He has passable defense at best. I mean, you're barking up my alley. Only thing I'd say about this is that just 2021, I think, was a really strong year for TURs, right? Like, we go through it, they're all good, right? Like, yeah, and even before Broly was Goten and Trunks were great. Broly was great. Videl was great. The GT Super Saiyans were great. Kid Gohan was great. Super Vegeta was great, right? Kefla was great. Who's after Kefla? Oh, no. Wow, look, I'm washed. I can't remember who's after Kefla. It was... Oh, damn. Hold on. Of course! Trunks, dude. Trunks. Damn, yeah, makes sense I forgot about him. I'm sorry, Trunks. Yeah, that's who we forgot about. So, let me see, yeah. Trunks and Goten, Broly, Videl. Yeah, I didn't get any of the other ones wrong. Super Vegeta. Then we get to Kefla, Trunks. Oh, yeah, sorry, Butt Boy. Videl was not fucking better than the tech androids, though. Butt Boy said until New Year's. That means Butt Boy's conceding Super Saiyan 3 Goku and Kid Buu. That's fine. But tech androids are better, because tech androids are better than Super Saiyan 3 Goku and Kid Buu as well. I mean, but, you know, if we could be generous, I would at least still say until November, right? Tech androids are in November. But tech androids were better than Videl. Yeah, that's not even. Videl, on the other hand, was doing additional super after additional 6.7 million super effective in all types. Most, if not every boss, is a victim to a rampage at a time. Yeah, Videl was a great character. Yep. Only flaw she has their link set was really bad. Yeah, that's true. All right, here's one by Skater. Daima Mini Vegeta wasn't really saved by the new Daima LRs. Damage reduction is nice. Only getting guard turn 4. Extra damage reduction isn't saving him turn 2. Damage lackluster has 0 utility, pain in the ass any locking event. I mean, there isn't really locking events, though. I mean, sure, locking event will kill him, but, like, which locking event are we talking about again? Like, that's not really a thing right now. Right now, there isn't locking fights. Right? That's why, like, I've seen some players say, like, STR Pan actually cooking for them a little bit because, you know, there's no longer, like, locking and AoEs everywhere, right? Yeah, no, I don't agree with this. Now, it is true that if you get Mini Daima Vegeta turn 1, that's really bad. But, like, he is actually, like, saved with Daima Adult Vegeta. Yeah, he is. I think that's true. Now, I mean, I wouldn't want to run Mini Daima Vegeta in front of, like, the Super Saiyan 3 Goku and his, like, crit super and the bullshit like that, but, was Daima Vegeta actually saved? Yes. Yes, locking would destroy him, but, I mean, can you point to me on the map where the locking fight is? Alright? not relevant at this point. Way harder fights exist. I mean, it's still there, but there's just, you know, way stronger fights, right? Hate for this unit has to be propaganda. 2 turns of insanely strong tanking. Okay, very good damage. Yep, they can build up to good damage. The standby support is crazy. Spirit Bomb, even if it doesn't crit, will always hit the damage cap. Isn't that cap? That's cap. That's not true. Even if it doesn't crit, will always hit the damage cap. I don't feel like that's correct. But, I mean, I could be wrong on that. I mean, the character is just not... What it is that they do not live up to these other Anniversary LR EZAs. We're comparing them to their contemporaries, which is AGLUI and Evolution Blue Vegeta, the Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, the gods. They're all... They gap... Like, them dropping when they did versus this character dropping when they did, like, those other EZAs gap this character. Not even remotely close. That's the point, right? Now, I mean, I do think that this is like a borderline top 10 character. In my last LR tier list, I did have them at 10. I mean, I do like using them quite a bit. When we were doing the Cybermen World Tour of the Cybermen crushing every fight in the game, we were doing that as well, right? I used this character to get us through the Majin Vegeta fight. I could say that the character could be overhated a bit, but I mean, there's legitimate like points of this character is not as strong as some of the last years we've seen, right? That's a fact. I would also say, I mean, do not forget this. I mean, I want to try and limit, like, you know, there's certain things like, oh my god, I hate additionals. Did you guys know? I hate that reversals removed. I don't know, like, well, I mean, it's good for all players, but it fucked me up bad, right? Another one that, yeah, I don't want to get into it too often, but, I mean, this character needs to get hit 4 times to go into the standby. There's also HP condition. And the problem with this is it could be a little annoying to set that up. Now, the longer fights, the RE fights, certainly that's not going to be really too much of a problem. But having to get hit 4 times, this character, turn 1, you can't just go, all right, boys, slot 1, have fun, right? It's got to be on their second turn where they could go in slot 1. So, like, sometimes this can be, like, the restriction is annoying. Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta and Super Saiyan 3 Goku and Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta, theirs is significantly better because theirs is they attack 4 times rather than have to be hit 4 times. And I know someone would say, oh, well, we're not all running dodge builds like you. That's fair, but I don't have a dodge build on that character. I don't know what video I could pull up to prove it. I mean, you got, if you know, you know, and you know. I don't have a dodge build on them. I've got crit. This character, we're running crit on them. And yeah, that's, with this character, never, ever, 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 ever drop one of these standbys without having guaranteed crits on it. Just no point. Like, when we're building up to a massive attack, there just should be 0 RNG on if it's a crit or not. That's the whole point of the character. No RNG. They handled Super Saiyan 3 Goku, Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta incredibly well, where it's just a very easy, casual, guaranteed crit. Get 7 orbs. Child's play. Right, with their orb changing. This character does hurt. They do suffer not having guaranteed crit. Turn 1, slot 2, yep. Then turn 3, slot 1, yep. Turn 5, standby. Or our sheep or copy in truth, stupid opinion unit. Sorry, I don't think I'm wrong on this one. I still have them top 10. Again, like look, like they're sitting right there in the top 10. Obviously, you guys know I got to update this. Where's the tier list? Here we go. I got up to this. I'm gonna do a top 20, I think, for the next one. So yeah, like I don't think this character is like really gonna move. Like that, yeah. I think in my tier list they're still gonna be top 10. I have them next to GOAT Carnival Goku, who everyone loves. So I like my stupid opinion on this unit. Yeah, look at the fucking characters they're next to, dude. What are you talking about? All right, Nissan. Okay, let's see what Nissan's got to say. Cell Max isn't that hard of a fight. Okay, sure. AoE crit super scary. Most units high damage reduction can outright tank it. Outside of that, hits like a feather. That's true. Out of the relevant teams, Omega Cylinder struggles with it. Blue team deals with fine. Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta counters them. Yup. All the Anniversary LRs completely dogwalk the fight. I mean, Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, adult, He can have some issues. It depends on how the fight goes, like what happens. He can have some issues, but yeah, I mean, yeah. Okay, the artificial life form red zone are great fights. They are great fights, but remember they dropped pre-anniversary. The major celebrations always dramatically shake shit up. So, like, I mean, I understand that people don't like limited time content. That's, I mean, short, like, valid, right? Not arguing that. But like, some people are just choosing to just cover the ears and go la 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 la, like, and just only consider Cellmax and Bio Broly. Like those fights, like the top characters do like power creep those fights. Cellmax and Bio Broly, it's true, right? Like, I mean, UI Evolution Blue Vegeta, like these characters completely clown those fights. So yeah, like post the anniversary, it's 100% true, right? Because those characters, like they're they're stronger. So yeah, I don't like. It's not completely. That's not wrong, right? So all right, guys, let's continue on. Had a little short bite to eat. Woke up, World Tournament grind, record. Let's have a little snack and get back to recording. So let's see what we got. I find the Majin Vegeta portion of the Majin Vegeta and Super Saiyan 2 unit to be extremely overrated defensively. Just flat out wrong. On the teams you're running him on, he's very greedy for orbs for him to tank. Hey, Buttboy, did you know that the best unit in the game is a TUR? And the best unit in the game is a TUR villain? And the best unit in the game rocks TUR villain lineup? Deborah, and we can run Yakan, and we run Pui Pui, we run Babidi, and we run Majin Vegeta. And oh, oops. Yeah, no, I don't agree. There was one run we did where Angel Super Saiyan 2 Goku got killed towards the end, and some people in comments are like, oh, truth, no, you should have just did Majin Vegeta. He would actually tanked it right there, right? So it's like no, I mean, if they're correct, I would say comments sometimes, I give them like at least like a 50-50. A lot of times people say very silly stuff. Sometimes people are right. No, but this is wrong. This is wrong. Like, Buttboy's acting like we just run one fucking stat-up lineup every time. This guy, like, yeah, and Daima Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Like, no, we're using different teams, different setups. This unit is a demon, both in Goku form and Majin Vegeta form. Absolutely. This is, no. After the one-time 180% defense from receiving an attack is used up, you really feel it. I really haven't, I would say. Like, a character where I really feel it is this character, as good as they are, and as good as Nappa can be. I really feel this. This is what I do really feel. All right, there. Submitted by phone. Oh, no, I don't think that's true at all. I mean, the blues, oh my god, this is from February? I don't think that's true. I was using 16 a little bit, and damn, I really should have. I want to do a Android 16 Whis equip video. Oh, I choked badly. I should have did that while the damn limited time content was still here. God damn it, dude. But 16 was holding up nicely. I don't, which video was that? Oh, I do remember actually. Let me just, let's go on a field trip, kids. Remember, I meticulously, very heavily OCD, got these playlists sorted very nice to find stuff easily. 1 year later is what we're looking for. Perfect cell. Double digits, but still good. Let's hit this. Who dies here? So Cell holds good. He's fine right here. We get through this rotation, we're looking good. The problem is, we get the Super Saiyan 3 Goku, we don't have the damage to put him down. Yeah, who gets killed? 17 fails? Oh, 16 gets killed right here? No. 16 said, I'm good. Wait, 17 dies? Okay. The crit. Yeah, dude. Look at the difference between the fucking crits. You seeing that? You go from 100k no crit to 1 million with the crit. Damn, 17 really choked right there. Okay. That's interesting. I gotta imagine we would have already used his 100% dodge. That was pretty good by 16, though. You saw that? So 16 was just... I mean, the crit probably kills 16. Because the crit kills pretty much everyone. Basically, when Super Saiyan 3 Goku decided to crit, it's very few characters were living. Good screenshots would be, oh, look at this tanking, and it's a character living Super Saiyan 3 Goku while critting. Those are good screenshots and shit. Yeah, I mean, this, at the same time, though, this is still good by 16 right here. Slot 0, my buddy is just good. I'm chilling. And it's not like we don't have massive mega juicing going on either here, right? I might have just... Yeah, I used 16s. I would have to go back into the mindset when recording this, but I think I might have used a bunch of actives and abilities because I wanted to, like, guarantee I would get to sell on this rotation, I think the turn before. Wasn't really necessarily like, okay, we have to win at all costs. Because notice, like, we don't have 16s active right here, right? So we already used that. Because, like, if we would do 16s active in slot 3, right? Like, he would have even more defense when he's in slot 1. So, no, you know what's funny is 16 is actually very likely an insanely underrated character. I might be, I probably am heavily at fault for that, too. I bet Android 16 is actually probably much better than people give him credit for. Okay. Cat break. We love cat breaks. Okay, yeah, let's give a like to that. We love, this is Nissan's cat. Okay, cool. Playable custom units are the best thing to ever come out of the Dokkan community. I disagree. But, like, I really, like, to me, the best thing that come out of the Dokkan community, at least, like, me trying to think about this, I think just the amount of, like, sick, like, resource websites have been created, right? Because the OG Dokkan Wiki, like, is just a shell of its former self. I think mostly it's because of the, it's because of, like, the stupid ads and stuff like that, right? Creates, like, huge kind of, like, issues here. Yeah, the ads kind of, like, all over the place, right? Yeah, huge issue. Alright, so let's get rid of this. But playable custom units are the best thing to ever come out of the Dokkan community. I mean, listen, when I did the Golden Freddy video, it was very fun. Like, I would probably say, like, all the websites, yes, but this, probably not really so much, I would say. Well, I mean, I don't want to, to me, website's number 1, but this could be number 2, right? Because, I mean, yeah, people wanted me to do the Bleach stuff. That does sound fun, right? Like, do videos on some of these Bleach characters here. Oh, Dokkan Soul units by Yusuke. Yeah, those are the Bleach Bracelets characters. And then Scout and Spy. I'm not sure what these guys are from. Like, what is that? That's oh shit! Like, in the deep recesses of my mind, I know is that like Team Fortress 2 or something like that? Is that what that is? Yeah, I never was like a huge like all like. I don't know, what was it, like Valve games or something, right? Like, I never played, like, Half-Life and, like, a lot of that type of stuff, really. Favorite unit of all time next to Physical Topo. Wow, okay. And AGL Beerus. Oh, buddy. I mean, you say AGL Beerus. I mean, there's at least 2. I assume they're talking about the 10th anniversary one, but there's also this guy. Yeah, they're not talking about the World Tournament unit. They're definitely talking about the 10th anniversary character. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I thought Chi-Lai was so good. Chi-Lai, to me, is, like, one of the best designed characters of all time. They just gave her no damage, and they gave her everything else. That's just a great character, like, a great, like, winning build. Like, a lot of times Dokkan fucks up with characters when they try and balance them. Like, make them do everything, make them effective in different ways. I think a perfect example of that is Nappa. Nappa toned down his damage just a little bit and give him just a little bit of extra defense, and this guy's way better, I think. Way better. Hidden Gem and Ninth. I mean, maybe because they have what is one of the strongest abilities in the game by far, which is like the transformation team protector mechanic, right? Like one of the major reasons Goma is so good is that. One of the major reasons the community is way too hard on Orange Piccolo. They're way too hard on this guy because he still has this. This is still there. So people are way too hard on this guy. Way too hard on him. So there's that. Oh, let's go this. Other than a dodge cancel event, so this is the Super Saiyan Kaioken Goku. Can broaden the hard comp and you can win without much struggles. Yeah, because he has, remember, he was one of those characters they dropped where they didn't just do like a traditional build for him, right? Like it was kind of like he had like these like quirky like different things going on. I really have grown an appreciation for these abilities as well, right? And these characters that have the high dodge like can really be very interesting. Like this is one of those characters I would say that is more of like going down the line of a success on a character who has like an experimental type build or a non-boring build, as people would say. And then we could also look at remember, I'm looking at it from the global side, so the order of characters is like fucked. It's this guy was the other one I was looking for. This guy right here. Where it's like he's like, if they just make him just like a regular like sub EZA like type where, oh, he could do some damage, he could do some defense, like he's shit. But because they designed him in the way they did, he's got some value, right? In the Gogeta, no. Over Gogeta? No. Fuck no. Hell no. That's absolutely just like cartoonishly wrong. Cartoonishly hilarious, man. Now, sure. Yeah, I mean, Super Boss is not exactly the best lineup of all time, but like, I mean, do you think we would have had these struggles if we had fucking Gogeta out there? I don't think so. I don't think so, man. I don't think so. EGL Broly just straight up nuked Gogeta off the face of the planet when you got him out. It sounds good to say, but like there was RNG related to it. I could pause. Oh, right here? Is this it? Yeah, remember, you nuke Gogeta off the face of the planet when you get him out, right? Oh, no, this isn't what I'm thinking of. Nah, because we get killed by the AoE right here, huh? Yeah, the AoE is what kills us. Because funny enough, I think I was aiming to just immediately blast them, but like the fucker has got AoEs and shit there. I mean, I guess to be fair, that's not really like what we just saw happen. Gogeta doesn't protect this either, because remember, he's got the taunt, the team protector ability, but like Gogeta wouldn't stop the AoE either. Pretty sure there's another clip in here. Oh, is this it? Where Gogeta just kills him? Oh no, this is not it. Here's another one where we get here trying to get kills. Dude, this mission was tough, dude. That was a tough one. In my brain, I have so many of those mission runs in my head, and I can't even accept this, dude. I can't. Only got his taunt on turn 6, and by then you're probably use Beast Gohan's taunt instead. Goku and Frieza drop, feel like the gap got bigger between them. Taunt being useless in the Goku and Frieza phase. Isn't this just like horseshit? I want to say I remember using... Now, if 17 and Golden Frieza supered Gogeta, he was done. Yes. But like... wasn't he good unless they just happened to super him? To say he was a 0 in Goku and Frieza, I don't remember that being true. I would disagree. Regardless, I disagree. Gogeta above. But this is specifically, this is for the Gogeta fight. I like Gogeta above Broly for that one. HO Broly at the Worldwide Broly as their best friends. That's once we get there, okay? Took enough damage to activate Berserker. Okay. Bro, the way some of these kids talk, like, they talk about this shit, like, it's just, like, it just perfectly goes exactly that way every single time. That's a huge pet peeve of mine. Like, when people just, like, they just instantly assume, oh, yep, boom, it's perfect, you just casually get Berserker up. Like, bro, we're moving on. Int Broly's a little tricky because you got to time Int Broly's endings. Anyway, I'm moving on. Okay, 14. What do we got here? Why did they not make the slightest effort to make this an actual team? Yeah, it's a good point. Because, I mean, they've shown us, remember, they made Special Pose was pretty good after Topo and the Int Ginyu Force. I think that's something that, like, people kind of, like, forget about. And because, you know, when Global got it, like, there was, like, it was already dead, and it wasn't even going to be a discussion to use, right? So it's, like, not actually a thing. But, like, this was a real, like, Special Pose was a real team. So, like, super bosses, they could have made it a team so effortlessly, right? Already shitty enough STR Rose and have an answer for the 17 million super. I mean, like, when using super bosses, I never felt like Rose was the problem. Are we 17 million super? Are you talking about the other Goku Black? Like, because when this was a team, we were the Goku Black and Zamasu fight, right? AGL Rose, who's good, but there's a lot of RNG on if he gets supered right away. Infusion Zamasu, I would argue, is good, but he's a character who was weak to AoEs and locking, and they dropped him in the AoE and locking meta, right? Like, that's the problem for Fusion Zamasu. Int Fusion Zamasu couldn't even handle base Goku Black's super attack. I feel like that's not true. I'm pretty sure that's wrong. Base, when he says base Goku Black super attack, we're talking about, again, the Goku Black and Zamasu fight, right? But when he says base, or when they say base, I'm assuming they're talking about before we, like, blast them a lot. So let's see, so that's going to be stage 1, super 3. So it's going to be this. So base. So they're talking about what? This kid with just this 50% on top of this? And the 50%? You think Fusion Zamasu can't tank that? I'm confused. Base Int Fusion Zamasu couldn't even handle base Goku Black super attack. I mean, I don't, maybe I just, as time goes on, I get more stupid, but, like, why people, the way people talk, it's just no fucking context. They just throw, like, I've always hated, all right, guys, we're using Bomb Ku, Gohan Ku, this Ku, like, just say the unit's fucking name, man. Like, base Goku Black, I'm assuming what they mean this Goku Black, but not after, like, we've pummeled him until he's got all this up. That's what I'm assuming. But, I mean, I could be wrong. I don't know. Because we wrote an essay, but we didn't do full context here. Base Goku Black super attack. That's got to be what it is. Not like there was another super relevant Goku Black fight. But the point is good. They easily, if they wanted to, could have made Super Bosses a good team, and they chose not to do that. And they should have made Super Bosses a good team. Outside of this character, he's the best Carnival release in Dokkan history. Is it, do we have, like, a list of the Carnivals? It's funny, I used to keep track of that, but can I, like, because I know there's that right there. Carnivals. I mean, yeah, like, I think I'd be okay with that. He's the best Carnival release in Dokkan history. I mean, AGL Super Saiyan 4 Goku at least has a seat at the table. So does Gogeta, Blue Gogeta. But I'm taking Tech Broly over Blue Gogeta. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, they're Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Carnival Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta has a seat at the table. But I'm thinking I'm taking Tech Broly over Carnival Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta as well. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I probably would say so. There have been some crazy recent Carnivals, though. Some really great ones. So, just, you know. Still usable to this day. Yeah, it's much trickier now, but yeah, I mean, it is true. Yeah, I mean, I think this is mostly true. Yeah, Gogeta. A lot of the Carnivals of the 10th anniversary besides Super Saiyan 4 Goku are very iffy, right? I mean, like, AHL Omega is a trash man, right? Like, AGL Goku was good. The Carnival Goku, really good. But I'm taking Tech Broly over him. Yeah, yeah. I probably would say. So we exclude UI and Evolution Blue Vegeta. I mean, we'll see how they go. I might even take Tech Broly over them, to be honest. I might. Tech Broly is that guy. He is. This is not the craziest ever. I think Majin Vegeta and Angel Goku are kind of like a bit of a stronger version of these guys. But their restrictions obviously work much differently. But I don't. This is not the worst take ever, right? Like I put both of them in the highest tier of characters. But I do think, I'm taking Majin Vegeta and Angel Goku over the Blues. Yeah, that's it. It was fun. It's fun. Oh, also cool to get some other people like talking in there too. Yeah, this is like a Neptunia or something like that. I might look at. There's so many games to do trophies on potentially, bruh. And like I haven't even been able to play at all. I mean, I know people go, ha ha ha, Dokkan is so dead. It's like, yeah, bro, I wish it was for me too, so I can get a little trophy time. And oh, bro, we gotta try Pragmata. Is that good? I actually haven't. I haven't seen like anyone play it or anything like that. Maybe I should look at it. Yeah, and they just released Starfield for PlayStation as well. I kind of want to check Starfield out too. But like if we take a look right now, I'm doing FF7 remake because I want to make that my 200th platinum trophy. But I haven't had a chance to play in quite some days. This is what happens when World Tournament. Why is that? Because a World Tournament, bruh. That's why. That's why. The entire time we're doing this hot take thread, we're going to World Tournament. Yep, it's true. It's true. So, all right, guys. I will catch y'all when? Next time.